So, I was originally going to make this video last week, but last week I got sick. It wasn't anything to where I couldn't function, but let's put it this way. Number one, it seemed like every few seconds I was about to cough up a lung. And number two, my voice got so jacked up that it sounded like I was doing a really horrible impersonation of Darth Vader. But now my voice is pretty much back to normal. As normal as my voice gets. Now the main point of this video that I'm making today is this. Once I post this video on YouTube, it will be my 100th video on YouTube. Holy freaking crap. You know, even though I didn't start making YouTube videos regularly until fairly recently, I have been on YouTube. I've had a YouTube channel since either 2006 or 2007. I'm sorry, I don't remember, but either way, it was very close to when YouTube was just first starting out. The video that I've made that probably has the most views, or probably is my most popular video, is one that I made way back when I was 15 years old. And to put it into its perspective, now I'm 23. But when I was 15 years old, I made a short Sims 2 movie called The Devil's Labyrinth. And honestly, I think it's really terrible, but for some reason a lot of people liked it. And a lot of people also hated it like I did, but still, it was something that I was able to share with people and to put a smile on their face. I don't know what they really liked about it, but they did. And honestly, when I did that, I thought that was really kind of cool. I mean, the main reason why I made YouTube videos in the past, like way when I first started, was just to have kind of a creative outlet to express myself. And recently I started watching some of my older videos again out of curiosity, and honestly it was almost like watching myself grow up. Because in some of those videos, I definitely got a sense that in some of them I was not nearly as mature as I am now. I'm not saying I'm the most mature person ever, and I'm not trying to put myself on a pedestal, but I'm just saying I hadn't really reached the level of maturity that I have now, let's put it that way. In some videos, you could sense that I was really shy, which I still kind of am, but not nearly on the level that I was back then. Like back then, a long time ago, it was very extremely hard for me to talk to people, and it was really hard for me to put myself out there. And you could sense that in some of my videos, such as there's one that I made where I was doing a movie review for a really terrible film called Future War, and I was so awkward in front of the camera. It was actually kind of painful for me to watch. And a lot of the videos that I made between the ages of like 19 and 21 were ones where I was kind of just venting and ranting about things that were going on in general in the world, and kind of starting arguments on things. Like, there's one kind of infamous example that I shouldn't say I'm embarrassed about it, but number one, I could have done it a lot better, and number two, I should have thought more about it before I did it. There's a video, you guys might have seen it, some of you anyway, where I was talking about why I believe in God, and honestly, this is kind of a topic for another video I might make in the future, possibly. I'd say that right now I'm an agnostic theist, which means that I believe that there definitely could be a God, but I don't really think that you can actually say that there definitely is. At least not with what we know now. But anyway, that's a topic for something else. Basically, back then, I kind of had this theory to where I was definitely convinced that there had to be a God, and I kind of went through it without really thinking about it too much. And I ended up coming off as kind of pious and getting a lot of terminology wrong, and a lot of people were calling me out on it. And it really opened my eyes to the fact that, number one, there are some people out there who will agree with you, and there are people who will be supportive of you even if they don't agree with you. But there are always going to be people out there who will bash you. And that was one of the videos that definitely led me to learning how to take criticism. In short, being on YouTube and making videos on YouTube has basically helped me grow as a person, and honestly, watching the videos that I made has kind of been like watching myself grow up. If I had never really gotten into making YouTube videos, I probably would not have really learned how to express myself and communicate the way I can now. And I probably wouldn't have learned as well how to take criticism. And also, it's an unbelievably great feeling to know that you put something out there that somebody else has enjoyed. And finally, what I want to say to anybody who is watching this video or any other video that I've ever made, if you've ever taken the time out of your busy schedule to watch one of my videos, just even one of them, thank you very much. You have no idea what that means to me. And no, this is not going to be my last video. Some of you might already know that I kind of made a challenge to myself last summer to make a video every 2 weeks. And I still plan on trying to follow that. So really guys, it has been great, and I plan on continuing this cycle. Thank you so much.